Hey everybody. Yeah, my skin pretty much looks like shit. I'm covered in pimples right now. Just try to ignore the pimples. Just pretend they're not there because I normally have perfect skin and I really hate having pimples. I've been under a lot of stress lately, so that's why I have pimples. I'm gonna move my hand and you're just going to pretend there's nothing there. So anyway, it's been a really interesting last week or so. A friend of mine who used to live in Frankfurt, now lives in Lexington. Moved from Frankfurt to Lexington, Kentucky, that is. They're both cities in Kentucky. Couldn't get anyone to help him move. Needed someone who had moving experience. He got a hold of me and was like, "Can you please help me move?" And I'm like, "Sure, I've got moving experience." This poor guy, my friend, he has no experience moving. In fact, when I arrived at his apartment on Saturday morning, he had nothing packed. It was like his furniture with all of his stuff still on it. It was kind of a nightmare. His couch weighed a ton. I fucked up my shoulder moving his couch with him. A neighbor of his had to come out and help us. Yeah, that was a little bit of a nightmare to start with, but it got done, and he just today finished getting all his stuff out of his apartment. And I think his downfall was that he lacked experience, and also every time he had moved before, he had hired people to do it. So, yeah, it was interesting driving 45 minutes to go help someone move, but he was pretty good to me though. He took me out for beer and pizza, took me out for some fucking Chinese food, which was awesome. It was a buffet, and so we ate like pigs. That's probably how I have pimples. Oh wait, no, what pimples? What? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going crazy. What pimples? I don't know anything about pimples. So anyway, also in return, he gave me some trinkets. Some like really probably kind of pricey and expensive trinkets. And this guy does make more than the average Joe at his job. Yeah, while I was packing his stuff, I did happen to see how much money he earned in 2014 because I happened to like kind of lay eyes on a tax return of his as I was packing his stuff. I wasn't looking, but you know how if you're like packing, you're doing something and you're fumbling through papers and stuff, your eyes are gonna like fall upon words and numbers and you're gonna like embed it in your mind. So anyway, I saw how much he made in 2014. I'm like, wow, this dude has way more money than I hope to ever earn in a lifetime. Really, I mean, like per year, that is. He's not filthy rich or anything, but yeah, and I think a habit that he has is if he's diddling around on eBay and sees something that someone he knows would like, I think he just kind of buys it for them and then gives it to them just when he feels like it. I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys the stuff that this fellow, my friend of mine, got for me. And quite frankly, I definitely earned it. So there's this little trinket here. It's the Tree of Life, I guess. And it's got these little amethyst beads on it. And it's a pendant like for a necklace. But it's kind of big for me. So I'm thinking about hanging it in the rearview mirror of my car. So yeah, there's that. And there's this thing, which I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my favorite band is the Birthday Massacre. And at some point during one of their shows, my friend asked Owen, the keyboardist, can I please like use this image to make a pendant for me and my friends or whatever? And Owen said yes, but you just can't like sell it or whatever or display it as if it's like your own design. So he gave me this pendant, which is the evil bunny rabbit from their I guess their album covers and t-shirts and whatnot. So yeah. And I got this really awesome pendulum. And it's also amethyst, and he did make a big point of telling me that how he remembered that my favorite color was purple and that I really liked amethyst and quartz. And then also his necklace, and I'm pretty sure, oops, sorry, I'm pretty sure this chain is sterling silver. I don't know if you guys can really see that very well, but I'm pretty sure it's sterling silver. And it's just basically an amethyst, little amethyst pendant. It's really cool. So yeah, and he also gave me this chain to chain up the bunny, the Birthday Massacre bunny, and the Tree of Life. So yeah, I mean, my favorite color really is purple. I mean, there's my purple straight pin tomato. So, and my purple paper cutter tool thingy. So yeah. Most stuff that I own, if I own it by choice, it is definitely purple. Or black. So those are my two colors right there. So, and yeah, and there's my purple bed sheets. So yeah, there's that. Other updates are my crazy doctor has been working with me as far as getting the right medication at the right dosage. Basically so that I'm not thinking about killing myself, so that I'm not having panic attacks, and all these sorts of things that have plagued me my whole life. And I had just spent a week off of work because I was trying a new medication. It wasn't working out, so put me on a new one. It kept me home from work. I was supposed to go back to work on this past Monday, like yesterday morning. Couldn't go back because I was like all like, yeah, I was like that. So off work yesterday and today. Went back to the doctor today, and she tells me, okay, well, we need to put you back on this on a low dose because I think that's what we need to do. I said, okay. She had me going back to work on Monday. So I call up work, and they said, oh, well, since you were off for a full week and you have a letter from a doctor saying you need the week off, that counts as medical leave, so you have to go down to our company physician to get cleared to come back to work. So I say, okay, because the bureaucracy does not like being challenged, people. They like to shit on you, but you daren't put up an umbrella, okay? So anyway, I went down to their physician. Their physician says, your ass is not driving that bus until you are stabilized on a single dose, on a single medication, and you have been so for so many days, and I want a letter from your doctor. And so I stopped them and I said, okay, so when can I go back to work? He said, well, you need to at least after Christmas break. I'm like, what the fuck, man? That's an entire, like, I get, okay, 2 weeks off for Christmas break starting on Saturday, January 17th. Between now and then, I've got, see what's today, the 6th, and then next Friday is the 16th. That's 10 days that, like, I'm not getting paid because I'm not working. I looked him in the face and said, are you going to pay my child support? Are you going to pay for my storage shed rent? Are you going to pick up my prescriptions for me? Are you going to put gas in my car? Are you going to make my car payment? Are you going to do this? And he looked at me, he said, I understand your need to be facetious, I understand you're frustrated, but... And he laid out, like, all these reasons why, you know, and... Bottom line is, the guy is right. If I'm not adjusted to my medication, if I'm still having side effect problems, and problems adjusting, and my sleep is my sleep is going... like that, then I don't need to be behind the wheel of my bus. And I kind of talked myself down from being pissed off by saying, you know what, every time those parents put their kids on a school bus, they are trusting that driver. They are taxpayers putting their children on a taxpayer-owned and paid for and maintained vehicle. You know, and the taxpayers, they're the ones who sign my paycheck, not some institution. So, if I were to get behind the wheel of my bus, having like drowsiness and fainting and blackouts and stuff like that going on, and I knew this stuff was happening, but I got behind the wheel of my bus anyway, I'm betraying that trust. And that's not cool. So, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and be a grown-up and just be the bigger person than myself, because it's very conflicting. Part of me's pissed off because I want to pay my bills. I don't want to have to sell my stuff to pay my bills. But then there's the other part of me that's like, grow up. If you can't go to work, you can't go to work. Sell your stuff. This is what grown-ups have to do. So, there's that. But fortunately, I do have a bunch of things in my storage unit that I am not using, that I'm not going to use again, because I will not be setting up a household again here in Louisville. So, it can go. Not that big a deal. yeah, that's what's going on with that. So I'm going to have the rest of this week plus next week off. My supervisor is probably not going to be happy with it because we're very short-handed at the bus compound. In fact, we are short over 100 drivers county-wide, if you can imagine that. It's hard on everybody. But, you know, if you're on medical leave, you're on medical leave, and they can't screw you out of your job because, I mean, the union will step in. I have the union on my side. Thank God I pay my union dues, and God damn it, I'm going to utilize that union shit to the max if I absolutely have to. I will. So, good God, I keep looking at my face and going, oh my God, I'm so ugly. But anyway. So, oh, I started a group on Facebook. If you guys are interested, check it out. It's called Art, Crafts, Organized Chaos. Chaos is spelled C-H-A-O-S. So, check out the group. Request to join. I mean, it's basically a group for people who are artists, who do crafts, who like hearing about arts and crafts, who are artsy, craftsy people. You can share pictures of your latest project or project you want to work on. You can post links to articles or videos. You can even post links to your Etsy shop or your eBay shop or whatever. You can even ask questions. You can just make general posts about, so I tried to do this, and this, but this happened. I mean, it's for people like, you know, like you and me. So, and I'm the admin of the group. So if someone's pestering you or someone is being obnoxious or being not nice, let me know and I'll figure out the best way to deal with it. So I have a friend named Paula who lives in England. She's also a moderator and she'll take care of you as well. So definitely look up the group and join. It's brand new, so it's only got like maybe 20 members. Yeah, hardly any members. But anyway, look up the group, join it, definitely. Also, I keep forgetting to mention to you guys that I have a Facebook page that corresponds to my YouTube channel, DIY Darkling. Same thing, it's a photograph of me wearing my top hat with my goth makeup and stuff on. So, yeah, there's that. What else was I going to mention to you guys? I can't quite remember. I can't remember. Oh well. Maybe another sip of my mimosa will help me remember. Just give me a second. Maybe I'm gonna try this. You gotta try before. If it doesn't work, you can eliminate it. You don't know till you try. Oh yeah, I did remember. It worked. Mimosas are the key to remembering things. Remember that, kids. If you mix like sparkling wine with a little bit of Smirnoff orange or Smirnoff watermelon or Smirnoff berry, and then pour in like a dash of orange juice. That's my version of a mimosa, by the way. It'll help you remember things. So drink daily, okay? Drink mimosas daily. So anyway, Q&A Sunday. Since I have all this time off, I've got plenty of time to do videos for you guys. And for Q&A Sunday, I figured, why not get people to post or put comments, like asking me, like telling me what kind of videos they want to see. So yeah, put that shit down there in the comments. Ask me a question. The worst that can happen is I'll just not answer if I don't like it. Most questions, though, I do answer. You can ask me just about anything. I'm pretty open. I'm not a very, very, very private person. Like I said, you can ask me. The worst that'll happen is I'll just not answer. Also put in the comments, what the hell is this shit? This is not what I'm listening to. Dude, no. Jesus, I don't want to hear that crap. I wanted to hear what I was listening to. Not an ad. But, anyhow, you can post down in the comments what you want to see in some videos coming up that I want to do while I've got some time off, because I'm going to have a week off, then 2 more weeks off because it's going to be Christmas break. And my boyfriend will be in town. Not this weekend, but next weekend he'll be in town, and we're going to go to my aunt's Christmas thingy, and we're going to go see Rogue One, and we might go do bus driver's night out, which is basically we go drinking with my coworkers who are going to also be off for Christmas break, and they like to celebrate Christmas break by, like, on Friday after work, all go out drinking at some of the local dive bars and have fun. Let's see, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go see Rogue One. We're going to my aunt's Christmas thing, and then he has to go home on Sunday. Very sad. So, but I have plenty of time to do videos, so if there's something specific you guys want to see, or you want to see me experiment with a craft, or experiment making something, or pretty much anything, just throw your ideas right down there in the comments, and I will see them. And I've been talking for too long now, so I guess I will shut the hell up, and I'll let you guys continue to enjoy YouTube elsewhere. So don't forget to like and share and do all that stuff, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, I just remembered, I now have over 200 subscribers. I'm actually excited about this. I know to some people that seems kind of pathetic. Oh my god, she's excited about 200 subscribers. Oh my god, what a fucking loser. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I'm happy that many people are watching my videos. Because that does excite me. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I don't give two shits who doesn't like it. I don't give two shits who thinks I'm pathetic or weird. I don't care. I'm happy. I'm deriving a great deal of satisfaction out of it. So, people who think I'm a loser, or that I'm weird, or that I'm pathetic or desperate, you know what? Fuck you. So anyway, like I said, questions, suggestions down in the comments, like, share, subscribe, and good night.